Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to another part of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Dawn Iron Man Run. In the last part, we almost lost to Tanya for probably not the first time. But yeah, she almost came close to dying. We also defeated one of the four riders, which is Bertram, and we took Fort Pinel. Now we have Castle or Castle Nados to go to. And this will be a very interesting chapter, to say the least. But anyways, without further ado, let's go. 3 chapters to go. Let's continue. Let's do this. Of all the battles in the war so far, the contest for Fort Purnell is the fiercest to date. You don't gotta tell me twice. And from this horrific clash of weapons and wills, the Crimean army emerges bloodied and exhausted, yet victorious. The price of Fort Purnell is no small thing, but it is the promise of additional reinforcements from Gallia, and the large Binyan army encampment in Castle Dayan that keeps the breath of hope alive in the soldiers' hearts. There is one other provital piece in Dayan's defense of the former Crimean capital, the severely undermanned Castle Nados. As the days in draws near, Kabarn's small force of hawks and galleons cease their attacks and return to camp headquarters. Chapter 27, Moment of Fate. Ah, well met. From the looks of things, the battle ended in our favor. We claimed victory, yet Dayan had more troops than we expected, and it was a hard-fought battle. I don't have the best news to report either. What is it? As the day ended, we withdrew as planned, but as we were leaving, reinforcements began flooding in from the capital. That's a piece of ill news. The men that were originally guarding the castle were nothing special, but there was one who appeared mid-battle and crushed an entire unit by himself. He was so much stronger than the others. It was as if a wolf had appeared in a kennel of blind newborn pups. What did he look like? He was covered from toe to tip in black armor. That made it difficult to judge his size, but I think he was bigger than me. If my intuition's right, he is the villain you've all been talking about. The Black Knight. He's in the castle? Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. And Ike was in VP because I needed him to level 20 specifically for this chapter. We did get some of this bonus experience, 20. New ally was Valencia, and no one has fallen. Luckily, no one except for Commander Grell. Although, we have 3 more chapters to go, so anything could happen. This is not the time to be cocky, that's for sure. There were no deaths, and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Alright. What types of supports do we have? Do we have... we got a B support. So maybe we can get an A support? That might not be a bad idea. We might be able to get an A support with Braum. Alright. Let's go. Howdy, Zyark. I had a good time with you the other day. Hey, Braum. You're quite the talker. You made me laugh the whole time. I haven't had such a fun meal in a long time. Ah, shucks. That makes me happy that I invited you out. Oh, yeah? This is my share. Take it. Don't worry about it. I invited you, remember? It's on me. I can't let you do that, big guy. You invited me on short notice, and I didn't have any cash on me. But today, I'm ready. So let me pay for my half. Well, even if you wanted to, I don't even remember how much I paid. The total came to 40 or 450. I'll give you 2 1/4, and we can call it even. Well, aren't you a fine young man? You've got a good memory, and you can do math. That's just my nature. Most mercenaries are basically lazy and sloppy. I think I drive them crazy. Nah, that's not what makes you even or nah. That just makes you even more of a true man. I bet you're pretty popular with the young lasses, eh? Eh? Not really. It would take an elastic or eccentric girl to love a guy like me. I tell you, Zyark, sometimes I don't get this world. I mean, even a simpleton like me has a family. Huh. I'm telling you, Braum. You're a good man. Trust me on this one. Oh. I have an idea, and it's a humdinger. You should marry my daughter. I should what? I don't mean to sound like a proud papa, but they're all great girls. And if and if I like you this much, I'm sure that my daughters will like you too. Hey, enough with the jokes, Braum. How about it? I think you'd be a good match for the oldest one. You're both the same age. Oh, boy. Huh. I wonder where that came from. Now I know where. Alright, and we finally get an A support with Jill and Leith. Nice. Let's go. Oh, Leith, I thought about what you said, and I decided... I heard the Dragon Knight we fought in Telrega was your father. Why? Why would you stay with us? Choosing a band of mercenaries over your own father? Fate works in strange ways. I had not known about Commander Ike and the mercenaries. Had I not known about you Laguz, I'm sure I would be with Dayan even now, taking pride in my work as Dayan soldier and offering my life for Ashnard. I wouldn't have hesitated to smite you all, but now I have learned the truth. And this isn't like the time I chased your ship from Port Tua, hoping to win fame and approval from my father. When I joined you, I acted on my own, on my own accord. For the first time, I chose what I thought was the righteous path. Even if my decisions forced me to face my own father, it's too late to change things now. That's why I'm here. Will you shake my hand, Jill? What? I have heard of a Bjork custom where the shaking and holding of hands shows friendship. I understand you now. I empathize with your choice and admire the strength it took to make it. Leith. Yes, of course. Please, let's shake hands. Or let's shake. If we listen to each other and are willing to compromise, I know the Bjork and Laguz can come to live with each other. I'm sure of it. Ah. Let's see here. Let's see what, let's see what kind of, rank we have with, Boyd and Titania. 98, 99, 100. Done. Bleh. Well, what's the point in swinging an axe by myself? I should probably try to find Ike, but maybe a quick nap first. Boyd! Ah! Titania! Where do you think you're going? Are you blowing off training again? No, I'm not slacking, I swear. I was just, going to work out with Ike. You know me. I'm all, about the fight. Boyd, I know that training is tough, but if you make light of it, you're closer to death than you ever want to be. You're a mercenary. When you're confused or exhausted during a long battle, instincts make all the difference. But, Titania, I just can't get into training when I don't have a partner. Can't get into it, Boyd? Don't make me chew you out again. Joking. I'm joking. Uh, what I just said? All a joke. Ha. Oh, I'm just dying to do some practice swings. Hiya! Boy, training it is so much fun. Isn't that right, Titania? Woo! I love training. Darn it, Boyd. Why are you so lazy? You're a natural fighter, you know that. You could even be a better fighter than me if you just put your mind to it. Anyway, keep practicing. Well, I mean, he is, because at least he didn't almost die. Alright, well. Oh, well, and then we have Titania as well. Commander, can I speak to you for a moment? What is it, Titania? I have something important to ask you of you. Alright, what is it? I want you to tell me about the night Commander Grail was killed. I understand that it's difficult for you. However, I need to know. I have to. Just tell it once. Or just tell it once. It's all I ask. If you can't, his death will be something I'll never be able to face. I feel I've done you a terrible disservice by not telling you earlier. It's just that there was a lot I had to get clear in my head or in my own mind. I know I know I've kept you waiting. So you'll tell me? Yes. I think I finally come to a point where I can face it. Alright, whenever you're ready. That night, I've already told you everything up to where I was on the way into the forest, right? At the head of the path, Father had told me to go back to the fort, but I had a bad feeling and followed him anyway. When I entered the clearing, he and the Black Knight were already fighting. They seemed to be evenly matched at first. Then they exchanged a few more blows, and suddenly Father was sent flying. They spoke to each other for a moment, but I was so far away I couldn't hear what they said. Then the Black Knight threw a sword at Father's feet. I think he wanted Father to pick it up and use it. But Father didn't touch the sword. He just reached for his axe again and charged. It was over in an instant. I couldn't believe my own eyes. They looked like they were embracing, just standing there, frozen. But I saw the Black Knight's blade. It was protruding from Father's back and shining in the moonlight. Oh, Grail. When the knight pulled his sword out, Father snagged and fell backwards. I ran and tried to catch him, but I couldn't hold him. We both fell on or to the ground. The wound father had taken was terrible, but at that point, he was still alive. The Black Knight approached and said, "Give it to me." I had no idea what he was talking about. I do now, though. He had been sent by King Ashnar to retrieve the medallion. Father told him he'd thrown the medallion away, but the knight did not believe him. Then he tried to get Father to talk by threatening to kill me, and missed. I was so angry, I leapt up and attacked him, but it was useless. I didn't give up, though. I didn't care what happened to me, and I attacked again. Of all the stubbornness, if King Galia didn't or hadn't been nearby, I probably would have died that night too. After the Black Knight vanished, all I could think was that I didn't want Father to die. He was still alive. I thought if I could get him back to the fort, we could save him. I clung to that false hope and started walking towards the light of the fort. I just kept walking. Thank you, Ike. It must have been so hard for you. To Tanya. Commander Grell died on your back. His last moments must have been much happier than I had imagined. Thank you. Now I can finally move past my grief. To Tanya. Yes? There's something else I haven't told you about. I met him. I met the Black Knight again. What? We fought. You did well to keep your life. I'm not the same boy I was on that night. I've grown a lot. I've worked hard. Yet, even so, I wasn't able to defeat him. There's nothing you can do about that. Not even Commander Grell could defeat him. You're not ready to... It's not that. It's not that my blade work wasn't good enough. Then, what do you mean? Titania. It's his armor. It's impervious to damage. What? That's not possible. Even the strongest... He said his armor had been blessed by the goddess. He said only what weapons that were also blessed could hurt him. Where are we supposed to get something like that? I have one here. Ah, Ike. That sword. Where? The night after her father died, I went back to the clearing by myself. I'd hoped to find some clues that might help me hunt down the knight. The sword was still there. I brought it back with me, and I've been hiding it ever since. I wasn't thinking about using it. I believed that if I could carry the sword with me, I'd meet the Black Knight again. And it worked. So this sword will work against him. That's, or it's supposed to. It was made to contest Olendite, which is the sword wielded by the Black Knight. Do you think you could, do you think you have a chance? I'll win. Alright, I won't stop you. Use that sword to avenge Commander Grell. But listen, Ike, you must promise me one thing. What is it? When you meet him, you'll exchange blows. If at that moment you feel like you stand a chance, or you don't feel like you don't feel you stand a chance, you must flee. There are times when running away is not the same as losing. Don't you believe in me, Titania? Of course, I do. One day, you will defeat the Black Knight. I'm sure of it. That's why I don't want you to lose your life on the first go-around. When the time comes, I promise not to interfere, and I won't let anyone else interfere either. I want you to face him one-on-one, and I want you to claim or to be calm and use your own best judgment. At times, withdrawing can be the key that unlocks a future victory. Don't forget that. Understood. Yep. So we don't have we don't have it right now, but we will have it eventually. Okay. So this steel sword's had it. Let's see here. I think I'll take the brave sword. For now, at least. Alright. Did Braun break his spear? No, it has one use. That's perfect. Perfect. Alright. So I can give Mist the Hammerus staff and restore it. That's pretty nice. Alright. So let's go and to the armory. Let's get you a steel lance. Okay. We're gonna be fighting Lugus, so I guess the Lugus lair is good. Let's get you a steel sword. You're pretty good on bows. You know what? Let's forge you a new lance. And we'll do a steel one. Because I'm starting to run out of money. Alright. Let's do River Spear. Or no, River Lance. We'll do River Lance. And we'll color it blue. Because why not? Okay. You're still pretty good. Do we have anything in the convoy for you? No, not really. Because you don't have A in wind yet, so tornado doesn't really do you any good. So we'll keep that. Bird spray. You still got the dragon lance. Taser Mielmo's kind of starting to lose a little bit, but should be okay. Ah, you do have your Silver Lance. So you know what? I will trade your Silver Lance, because I won't be using you in this battle, with this. And then we'll do the Brave Lance, which you didn't get to use very much. We'll be giving it to you. You might be one that I might get, because you do have a lot of defense. So, nowhere near as... Oh no, you have almost near as much as Toronto. I don't think I'm gonna need the rescue one. So let's take that and do sleep, because that could be very, very useful. We do have some bonus experience. I guess we should see if anybody is close enough to use it. Maybe you? Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. I'll take that. Nice. More strength and more speed. Alright. Let's go. General Ike, please come with me. We're getting ready to have a war council and discuss tomorrow's plan or battle. So, the Black Knight's in the castle, is he? There's little doubt of it. That Bjork's a real handful. Even when I attacked him in cat form, I barely scratched him. It's his armor. It's apparently blessed by the goddess. Ordinary weapons, nature or no, can't damage it. Oh. That's just swell. So how are we supposed to defeat him? Angry looks? Leave that to me. I've got a sword that should be effective against him. I don't like it, but I suppose there's no choice. We don't use weapons or shields. Those are Bjork tools for Bjork alone. Very well. If the villain in question appears, we will leave him to General Ike. Now then, shall we determine who among us storms the castle? Ike, can we talk, or can I talk to you? Not right now, miss. We're discussing that battle strategy. I know that. Even so, please, it'll only take a moment. Miss, I promise I'll make time later. Be patient and wait quietly. Uh, um, what is it? Oh, beauteous one. I feel a bit dizzy. Maybe may I rest for a moment? Oh, what foul deed is this that rears its head? The gods of war do charge a heavy toll, bewitch us and attack our very minds. The princess, she is faint and or tired. Forgive your humble servants or servant this trespass. Hark, my dear, and bless me with your arm. Good folk, shall we retire for a spell? Of course. Princess, please rest and allow us to proceed with these preparations. Thank you. I'm sorry. What is it? Come on, Mist. You realize the princess was making time for you to talk with me, don't you? Well, I thought I could talk to you later, but then I changed my mind and wanted to talk to you now. I've been hoping to talk to you, too. I haven't heard very much from you since the other day. Yeah, I'm sorry. When you told us that story, I was so shocked. That's why. The part about Mother's death and about Father, right? Uh-huh. That's only natural. So you have come to some kind of understanding with it all. Is that it? At first, I couldn't believe it. That stuff about the medallion and the revival of the Dark God and all of that, none of it sounded real. Every time Father, or everything about Father, that was even more unbelievable. It was all I could think about, but I didn't want to think about it anymore. It made my head hurt. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't even sleep. I would just lie awake at night and stare at the tent walls. Yeah, I was the same way. I guess my body finally reached its limit. Last night, I fell asleep. And when I woke up this morning, I don't know. It was all gone. I only had one emotion left. One emotion? What was it? It's hard to say. Sympathy, I suppose? For Mother? Uh-huh. And for Father. I think more for him than anyone else. Father and mother were in love, weren't they? And then the medallion, it made Father go, what did you say? Berserk? When he returned to himself, he found Mother. When Father died, it hurt so much. I thought I was going to die. Father must have felt the same. No, he must have felt even worse. I think you're right. And Father kept it all to himself, too. Mother, the medallion, being hunted. He never said a word to us. It was his burden alone. That man who killed Father was that night we saw in Port Tua, right? The one in the black armor? Yes. You're going to fight him, aren't you? For Father? Yes, I am. That's one thing I won't let anyone else do in my stead. Trying to stop you is pointless, I know. If I were stronger, if I were a sword fighter, I'd be doing the same thing. Missed. But you must keep your promise. You promised to lead the company in Father's place, and to protect me. If you go and get yourself killed, I'll never forgive you. I understand. That's why I'm not going to lose. I know. How are you feeling, Princess? It was a lie. I'm not feeling unwell at all. I'm sorry to fool you. I fooled you. Ah, I knew it all along. It was all for Ike and Mist, was it not? It would appear, my dear princess, that you care for them greatly. I witnessed the death of both of my father and mother. Soldiers fell one after the other, and then I was separated from Joffrey. It was Ike and his friends who rescued me. If not for them, I'm sure I would be dead now. My Lord Ike and Mist, too, know the pain that I carry with me, the pain of losing one's parents in war. That may account for why the two of them, right from the beginning, were so warm and friendly. They gave me the support I needed to survive. Mist and I have continuously encouraged each other to go on. So they rescued you, and are your patrons. There are those among the soldiers who complain in jealousy of Ike's situation, but it is a trivial matter. We, the retainers of House Crimea, find this general very much to our liking. Ah, Bastion, I'm pleased to hear it. Enough plain speaking. I must ready my silver tongue anew. Shall we return to the council? Yes. Yeah, you can't pull the wolves over his eyes. Sir Knight. The Crimean army will renew their assault of the castle momentarily. The troops we face are not the half-breeds we fought yesterday. It is the army that bested General Bertram. They are not what one would call an easy opponent. Resolve it. I beg your pardon? Hafid, you are in command. The castle defenses are on your shoulders. I have business with General Ina. Understood. Is everyone ready? The castle's strength has been bolstered with reinforcements from the capital. We must strike now, before any more can arrive. If a Black Knight appears, don't try to engage him. He is mine. I will take care of him. All right. So first things first, we're going to have Letha go, and we will have Marcia join the fray, because we need units that can move quite a bit. So we have a thief. This thief has the double bow. So we will pretty much be having our somewhat strong units go over here, and Brahm will be taking care of the slow units over here. That will be also taking care of these two thieves. Oh, actually, I need a thief of my own, actually. I don't need him, I don't need Her Highness with me. So we will have join. And we'll move them just out of the way to where, like, we'll be moving Ike up, and we'll be basically dealing with that. Brahm will be taking on these forces, and none of them, I don't think, have good. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to restore his Silver Lance, and then we've got this to take care of. So, I think I know what to do, but we'll have to see. That is what I want to see. That is for sure. Okay. So we're gonna have to move. Oh, before I do that, staff, camera. So something that we have to be wary of is these gates in here. We can't see what's in here, but there are quite a bit of interesting foes. Hmm. I think the best course of action Lagoos, I'm not too worried about. One Lagoos isn't all that bad. Good. 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 That's a Venom Axe, so I don't have to really worry about that. Good job. Antitoxins, so she'll be just fine. Okay. How much is your resistance? 13. Okay. So let's take and drop. It's a little bit risky, but I know with its crit rate, He probably would have critted before he would have. Perfect. I'm gonna need a lot of people to shove. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd go for her. Good. As per usual. Eva Pegasus Knight, she dodged. Now, I should be able to get to him before... Yeah, and I kind of figured that you would go after her. Now that she has full HP, I don't think I have anything to worry about. She is going to definitely take some damage, that's for sure. But nothing too big. Yep. Almost to the door. Yeah, it needs to be shoved once. Probably be best if I shoved him two. Perfect. Just enough. Speed 16. 24. Definitely not going to be able to double me. Mm-hmm. Ah, gonna go after Jill, huh? I don't think you can still double her. That's a lot of damage. Dorky. Now he's gonna stay right there. You don't have a long range. Okay, no, you don't. You do, though. Hmm. What's her resistance? 10? Okay, good. Okay, I need you out of the way. Thank you. All right. All she's gotta do is live through one little bolting probably, and everything will be fine. And I'm pretty sure that's not her full move. Yeah, she gets to move a little bit behind. So we'll just have to see. That might have been a bad thing, but, well, we'll just have to see. She's the best candidate for it. She has a pretty good amount of defense. She has 16. And all she really needs to do, because she's pretty close, all she needs to do is survive one of these. But we'll see who they go after. Once that, like, she's at full health, so I mean, that is a Silver Lance. So, we'll just have to see. She was best candidate of doing it. So. Oh, she's probably gonna die. I was really hoping. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Of course. Forgive me. I guess I tried a bit too hard, brother. It just wasn't meant to be. Oh wait, no, that means I lost a double bow too. Come on, man. Like, why? Why did it have to be like her full move? Why? If she was a little bit behind, that mage would not have gone on her. But no, it had to be her full move. And like, Pegasus Knights are supposed to be good against magic, but of course, you know, this game doesn't want to give me people that are good with magic, apparently. That's so dumb. Like, why was her dodge rate so low? Putting Jill there. Man. Maybe if I had Lagoo Stone, like, that would be good, because then I could have, like, but no, like, all my Lagoo Stones are gone. Oh, this is so dumb. I mean, if I lose one unit, that's not necessarily bad. I don't think I'm going to be using, you know, her specifically. I mean, would it be nice? Sure, but I'm not really going to be using her. I mean, I would have loved if I didn't lose her, but then she doesn't have very good resistance either. Neither do you. Like, really, the only one that I could have probably gone there is Mist. Ugh. Stupid. Like, and that was full health too. I guess I could have waited, but then, like, if he would have gone to one of these chests, like, I would have had to fight through all of the, you know, I would have had to make sure that somebody would have. And I'm pretty sure, because he was right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess he could have been in range, but come on. Like, that would have been, like, borderline. That would have been borderline. That's just too risky for me. She didn't get hit by that. If she didn't get hit by that stupid bolting. Like, why is it that units have, like, long-range magic? Ugh. I'm just making excuses. I should have looked what they had, seeing how the door was open. Oh, okay. Most of you guys are just going in. I really shouldn't be butthurt. I came this close, though, of not losing anybody. And a stupid... Like, if there wasn't, like, a person that possibly could have, like, shot my flyers, I would have had my flyers over here sooner. I guess what I should have done is I should have probably put my flyers up here and tried to course them over here. That would have been the best idea. Because there wasn't too many units up here once I got rid of the Swordmaster. I don't want to be an Iron Man run without losing somebody, apparently. Yeah. I did pretty good, though, all things considered. I just got poor stats in, like, most of my units. And I guess I could have, you know, had a pure water, too. And I would have fixed it. Guess that's another thing. Because if I would have had a pure water, she had, like, 16 defense. So, like, she would have taken, like, a decent amount of damage from this guy. But not too much from... Two silver lances? Are you kidding me? Maybe the rescue staff would have been useful. Lesson learned. I was pretty sure I was in the clear. Even Ike isn't good against magic right now. Not happy about it. That's alright. 15. With barely a chance. This is what happens when you don't have, like... You don't have very good stats with any other characters. Hopefully Radiant Dawn does a little bit better. That's why you have the Brave Sword. Probably gonna be exhausted by this point. I'm surprised an Ether did not finish you. I'm gonna be honest. had that rescue staff. I'm not sure what the hell to do. So just, you know, let Ike and Brom can't handle these. I mean, to be fair, losing one unit out of the entire run in the entire game, not terrible. And it is a flying unit that I don't even see me using in Regadon. Nah. I'm just not happy about it. So I wanted to do a flawless, but that's why we play an Iron Man run. I also didn't have like any supports with her either. And of course, you're gonna attack from long range. Toronto I might use in Rainy Dawn, so honestly, that just means Toronto gets to take the spot. Which isn't necessarily a terrible idea. Well, you can get the 2 chests here, which will definitely save some time. And it sucks, like, it sucks that you even have to have a thief in here. Because you think that, maybe you wouldn't have to, but no, you have to have it, because there is a total of 6 chests. So, actually, technically, I guess I didn't need one. It is a lot faster if you have one. So I guess I could have had one more extra character that could have helped with the pushing process. I would have still had to get close. Stupid spells and all of my units. Like even Ralph is like really weak to spells. He only has 9. All my units can handle themselves in a one-on-one fight to most foes, but when it comes to magic foes, not so much. Wow. This map can be quite annoying. Because you have, like, long-range spells, you have, like, a lot of them, you have 3 of them. I'm just glad I didn't lose Ileana yet. So that's always nice. Resolve. Wood Goose Axe. That'll actually be pretty useful. Especially the next chapter. Spear. That's perfect. I'm just glad that I didn't lose, like, anybody else. That is pretty useful. What? Okay, these are beefy lagoos. Bilbo, huh? Bilbo doing nothing. Well, at least I didn't lose this, which is very good. And he has also a occult scroll. Don't know who the heck I'm gonna give it to. And I had pure water on Soren. All I had to do was trade it. Dang it. That might still not have saved her though, but do you have a quick door key? Okay, you do have a door key. Two turns left. Rain Dawn's probably gonna be really hard. But we'll see. Like I said, I don't really use Marcia in Radiant Dawn. She probably is a good unit, but I have my favorites. This is that's always good to have. Does anybody else have any chest keys? I don't think anybody does. Yeah, I've not been really using Ralph all that much anyways. Just as long as I don't, lose Ralph or pretty much anybody else. Because Jill, I might be using. Is the Black Knight in there? Yes. Step aside. I've business with him. Aha. It would seem you and Sir Knight have some connection. My curiosity knows no bounds. But before you reach Sir Knight, you must vanquish me. And obviously I can't lose Soth either. Because if I lose Soth, then that would be really bad. But that ain't gonna happen. So I think this is the last chapter that I need him for. Good. It appears this is the end. Hook. And the cool scroll. Don't know exactly who I'm gonna give it to. Maybe I'll give it to Nephene. Because I can't give it to Zyhark. Zyhark's actually doing pretty good here, all things considered. I mean, I kind of wish I didn't do that screw up and maybe have had missed instead of having the sleep staff have the rescue staff. Sure, but you know, it is what it is. And arrive. The one I seek is behind these doors. Don't follow me. I'm going in alone. Ike! Wait! I'm going with... No, Soren. We have to let Ike go alone. The Black Knight is his. Defeating him is a crucial step that Ike must take in order to truly get over the death of his father. Is he? I'll hear no more of this naive nonsense. What if something happens to him? What then? I think Ike has gained the composure to keep calm and judge whether or not he can match an opponent. If, in case, he can't, it means he's reached his full potential, and that's all there is to him. We just have to accept that. But I believe in Ike. I trust him. His life is not his alone any longer. I don't believe he's so irresponsible as to leave his companions behind by choosing to engage in a contest he cannot win. Please, Soren, you must feel the same way, don't you? I don't like it. Sometimes bravery and good judgment aren't enough. Commander Grell, watch over your son. Throne room. Why did you return to Crimea? You have the you had the perfect opportunity to escape. I'm going to the capital. No, you're not. The king has ordered me to put an end to you. I thought as much. So be it. I'm prepared. Will you not resist? I do not believe I could prevail against one of your power. How extremely frank. My only wish was to be beside the one I love. If that is not to be, then it matters not what happens to me. As my last act of compassion, I shall make your end a swift and merciful one. Do you have any final words? If you see Nusir, tell him that Ina was sorry. If I have the opportunity, I will tell him. Rest in peace. My love. Turn and face me, Black Knight. I've been waiting for you, child. Ah, did you kill that girl? Despite my promise, the blow was not clean. She breathes still. I'll take her. You'll have to do so by force. You brought the sacred blade to Ragno, did you not? It's right here. If using it is the only condition I need to fulfill to defeat you, I won't hesitate. It appears you've grown smarter. Good. There is no challenge in killing a fool. Shall we begin? Brother! Mist, no. Stay back. I will fight you. I will never let you kill my brother. Mist, you... Gawain's daughter, eh? Good. Now I can pull out the entire family tree by the root. You're not to interfere, Mist. This, craven wretch is mine. Do as you will. This time, we will begin in earnest. Alright. So if you did not have a spot it would tell you to put a sword away to where you can have Ragnar, because this fight is all about RNG. But since how this whole run's been pretty much RNG to me, let's see how we do. What an odd fate. This will be the third time I've defeated you. The first was in the forest of Gallia, the second in Delberry in Crimea. We've met twice, and I've lost twice. But the third time will be different. Oh? My sword fighting skill were given to me by my father. If I stay true to them, I can't lose. Or I cannot lose. Did you ever think that using your father's techniques on a man who killed him would be futile? My father robbed himself of using his strong arm. If he had, he would have not lost to the likes of you. Ha. So you think, or you think so? Let's test your strong arm then. Come, son of Gawain, show me your strength. Alright. Now, the Black Knight will not attack Miss as long as she's not in range, I believe. No ether for the first turn, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. He does heal some. You have to have ethers in order to defeat him. Oh, he missed. Come on, Ike. Come on. You've been doing so well with your ethers. Just proc it. Gosh darn it. Oh, but of course, Black Knight. Ow. Good. That does heal on the max. That is good. Alright. There we go. And he dies regardless next turn. Protect the Black Knight. Do not interfere. This man is my prey. I will not, I need no assistance. Oh, then, hey, get that girl. Kill her before she flees. Get out of here, Mist. No, I'm not leaving you. I can protect myself. I won't run away. Good choice, Mist. Cause I ain't running away either. Goodbye, Black Knight. You have grown strong. I commend you. The Black Knight's fallen. How can this be? Don't think you're going to walk out of here though. Activate, or now activate the trap. or activate the trap now. What's going on? This rumbling. Ike, the castle's collapsing. Hey, get out now. Nasir? Ina! Mist, we have to go. Alright. Hurry. Mother, finally, I stopped him. Father. Brother, thank goodness. I'm so happy you're alive. Yes, I avenged Father. I know. Even now, though, I'm not as good as Father was. There's no way I could ever defeat him. Defeating the Black Knight was my way. I wanted to show him how strong Father really was. I know. I know. Our Father was the best in the world. A great man. That's right. Dad was great. And so was Mom. And so are you, brother. I love you all. I'm so proud of my fantastic, wonderful family. Ike, Mist, both of you did so well. I really had you worried, didn't I? But now it's... Don't say anything. I understand. Let's get back to the others. I can't do anything else today. Right. How's she doing? She's going to be alright. She's sleeping in the back. And Nasir? He's there with her. He's been taking care of her the entire time. I see. Nasir. Ike, I am sorry for escaping and causing all the problems I did. When we arrived in Crimea, I sensed Ina. I had to go and look for her. Is that so? You saved her, didn't you? I don't know how to thank you. I'm not worried about it. I just wanted you to talk to me. What's the connection between you and Ina? Ina is my only granddaughter. Your granddaughter? That can't be. You're not old enough to. It may be difficult for you, Georg, to believe, but we of the Dragon Tribe live for a very, very long time. When we reach a certain maturity, we stop showing almost all signs of further aging. For example, do you remember Prince Kurthnaga, whom you met in Godoa? Yeah, he was a nice kid. The prince is the youngest in all of Godoa, yet, for all his apparent youth, he's at least 100 years old. 100 year? Or 100? Ike. Yes? Why did you save Ina? She was your foe, after all. You were willing to put yourself in danger so she could escape. I assume she must be dear to you. You did that for a dirty traitor? Under the jest of providing information to Gallia. I gave the same information to Dayan. I also took Miss Medallion and gave it to King Ashnard. And even so, you helped us many times over. If there's any reason at all, or if there is, or if there are reasons for all this, would you tell me about them? I'd like to help. I can't. At least not yet. It's not the answer I wanted, Nasir. Please, I want you to believe me. I am not your enemy. King Dayan has had Ina with him. For her sake, there was nothing else I could do. Forgive me. Tell me, are you willing to display your loyalty? What do you mean? Ashnard is in the Crimean capital. If we hope to defeat him, it would help to have the cooperation of one who's been close to him. If you're not our enemy, then prove it by aiding us. Alright, I understand. On the strength of your belief in me, I swear I will not betray you again. There's one other thing I need to hear. How much do you know about the medallion? Do you realize what it was when you gave it to Ashnard? I'm fairly sure that I know more about it than you do. I can't go into details, but merely getting possession of the idol does not allow King Dayan to release the Dark God. The reason for that is the only one who can sing the Gulder of Release is a girl named Altinia, right? That's correct. I, too, investigated Palmini Temple. Yet King Dayan doesn't know that, and he's kidnapped Leanne. Based on what happened in the past, who knows what he may do. Earlier, I was able to speak briefly with Ina. It sounds like she knew where the Heron Princess is being held. When she awakes, we will ask her about it. And that is the end of chapter 27. A Moment of Fate. Yeah, a moment of fate indeed. Because this was a moment in fate where Marcia, died. And she will be considered as injured in Radiant Dawn. Would I have liked to not have anybody die in my run? Sure, but I mean, hey, it makes it to where I get to use another unit instead of Marcia. Now, Marcia, we don't really get to use her until part 2. And we really don't get to use her all that much. So honestly, if there was one that I wanted to be considered injured, and that's what she will be considered, she won't be necessarily dead. She injured herself in this castle and cannot fight. So because in Radiant Dawn she does come back, even with me transferring the data over, she still is considered injured. There will be a couple of instances where she will be able to be selected, and I will deselect her. There will be one map where I can't deselect her, and that will be the end of part 2. But I will literally just move her to the end of that map, and then she will sit there for the rest of it. So it kind of sucks for one reason, but we'll see. At least I didn't lose anyone too important. But anyways, that will be it for this part, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.